Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is a good day to play Magic the Gathering. And I will promise I'm going to play it the instant that my computer recognizes my Magic the Gathering client. Here it is. We did it. Oh my god, I'm so huge. Quickly, D-Hance. Ah! Oh, that was so scary. I was almost huge for the entire show. Guess what? Let me show you something. Let me go to decks. Let me hit the plus. Let me show you. Look at this. Access to, Throne of Eldraine. Look at the four ofs of every single card. What is this? What is this? How? How did I accidentally get access to every single card in Throne of Eldraine? It's the Throne of Eldraine Prerelease event. Wizards of the Coast provided me and a whole bunch of other streamer folkaronis accessoroo to Throne of Eldraine on Magic the Gathering today for a few hours. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be fiddling and diddling around with all that good old nonsense we were investigating and theorizing about yesterday, such as my mono-green control type nonsense. But to familiarize ourselves a little bit, all play modes. There it is. There it is. Sealed Throne of Eldraine. To get myself familiarized, I'm going to play some Sealed Throne of Eldraine. Oh, goodness, I have 80,000 gems on this provided account. Yeah, let me just crack right into that. Yeah, that sounds good. Excellent. We're going to open 6 packs. Before we hop into some Sealed, before we hop into some BO1s, BO Funds, how are you? I have had some struggles with my 30-day project. Hitting the fitness goals, more or less hitting the health goals. I had some beer this weekend. Whatever. Hit the gym this morning, ran 4.5 miles. Power hot. In addition to lifting weights. Woo, woo. And I now realize why people that are into fitness tell everyone what they're doing. It's because it sucks so much to exercise that I need some positive experience somewhere. So I say it to someone else and have them go, wow, that's really good. Even though they hate saying it, I want to steal that positivity from them so that way I can continue to encourage myself. So I did that, but the biggest issue I've been having with my 30-day project is just getting up at 7. I keep waking up at like 7:30, 7:45, but then I don't wake up until like 10 or 9. I just like get like, I'm like drinking coffee, and I'm not a person. I'm not even a person at all. Ugh. Anyone else doing 30-day projects? We're about 2 weeks in. I hope some of you are going to be at TwitchCon. We're doing not just the formal meet and... We're not just doing the formal meet and greet on Sunday morning. We're also going to be doing... Jesus Christ, our cards are so good. We're not just going to be doing the formal meet and greet on Sunday morning. We're also going to be doing an informal meet and greet open to all at a location that will be specified in the Discord for everyone to meet up at. Holy shit, we did it. We did it. Look at this. This Outlaw's Merriment is the card that I have been eyeing up so fucking hard. So hard. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a little one. Isn't this lovely? Look at this. Outlaw's Merriment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you make a 3/1 Trample Haster. You make a 2/1 Lifelink Haster, or you make a 1/2 Ping and Haster. Oh! Now, I also got one of the best white cards in this entire set. Cast off, destroy all non-giant creatures. Excellent says, how do you choose something at random? Seems weird. There are 3 options. You roll a 6-sided dice. If it's 1 or 2, you do the first one. If it's 3 or 4, you do the second one. And I don't need to explain to you the third case, but I do change it up because that's how punchlines roll. Kooky 12 with the Gifteronis and the Pepperoni. This is so great. This is so great, Kooky. Starting this fine Eldraine action off right. Look at this. You can pay 5 to destroy all non-giant creatures. A sweeper. A beautiful, beautiful thing to have. In a draft, no less. I mean, this is ridiculous. What else do we have? Oathsworn Knight, I think, is pretty solid with some support. Once Upon a Time. Again, I think that this is probably one of these cards that in Modern is bonkers. In Standard Constructed, I don't see it being bonkers. Kooky says, missed a number on that pre-stream countdown. Let me help that out. Well, it's very thoughtful of you. Thank you. Oh, now this is an interesting point. Exlem says, yes, it's kind of weird because it's not really a choice since it's random. Oh, I see what you mean, because it says at the beginning of your upkeep, choose one at random. Huh. I wonder why. That's a great question. Maybe maybe it has to do with certain other effects that say when what was I going to say? I think it's because there are cards that say anytime you would be given a choose option, cause all those options to occur. I think like choose one is kind of like a secret keyword laced in there. That would be my expectation. We have our Vantress Gargoyle, which is this conditional bad boy. We also have an Ironcrag Pyromancer as one of our rares. I'm pretty excited about white-red. So, oh my god, I love Sealed so much. This is like our best card, probably. Alright, Beloved Princess is mediocre. Fairy Godmother is a 1/1 flyer with a combat trick. It's mediocre. Outflank. Deals damage to target attacking or blocking creature equal to the number of creatures you control. That could plausibly be good. By the way, they changed the spacing on the diamonds. I think it looks a lot more elegant. I think this is really nice. Righteousness, make a thing huge. Super mediocre. Shining Armor. Oh my god, I got my little buddy. Oh my god, guys. I got really upset after the stream yesterday. I don't know if any of you watched my card analysis yesterday. I didn't realize how long it would take me. It wound up taking 5 hours, and about 3 hours in, my little cat jerked in her sleep, and I shook her to make sure she was okay. Like, hey, you okay? I pat her, but she didn't move, so I was like, Despy, and shook her. Then I shook her really hard, and her little limp body just shook around. Freaked me out so much. And then I literally grabbed her, muted the stream, went to a break screen, and I went, Despy! And she went, meow. And I was like, fuck. Oh, it was really scary. But now I got my little buddy in the box. Hey, we're gonna go on a little trip, Despy. We're gonna say hello to everybody. Don't worry, I got you. I'll never let you go. Look at my cat in the box. This is my little box buddy. Yeah, look what's outside of there. Yeah. Yeah, say hello to everybody. Hi. Yeah, it's Dad. All right, let's just put you back. Now here, excuse me, Despy. There you go. You can. Hey, let's get back in the box. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Oh, Shining Armor. When it enters the battlefield attached to a knight, it gets O2 and Vigilance. Has Flash, so it's like a pseudo combat trick. Could have some merit. Oh! Ishao Enlightened and Uber McGooberface have gifted 5 subs each. Hello, brand new sub gifties. We're starting today off with the gift of your warm souls, and of course the gift of Eldraine. Exile an artifact or enchantment, Silver Flame Ritual. When I'm looking at this, we actually don't have a lot of creatures. We have some flyers. We have a pair of flyers here. We have like another flyer here. A 2/1 first striker is actually pretty legit. We have another flyer with some delay. So we could plausibly call ourselves a sort of swarmy fly-y deck. Something like this. I'm going to skip over blue because I just don't like this color that much. Witch Cottage. Ooh, it enters the battlefield. Tapped unless you control 3 or more other swamps. Nice, nice. Witch's Cottage enters the battlefield. Untapped, you put target creature card from your graveyard on top of your library. Oh, cool. Oh, super cool. Lash of Thorns. Alright, it's just a combat trick. Spectre's Shriek. My mind. We 2-for-1 ourselves with this. We don't like it at all. Reeve's Soul. Destroy a creature with power 3 or less. Excellent, excellent in draft. Or limited, excuse me. You gain X life, and each opponent loses X life. This is a mediocre to fine card. Here, we have another. We have a pair of these. Yeah, it's mediocre to nice. Depends on how many knights we have. Holy shit, we have 4 Locthwain Paladins. This is a 4/3 with Menace. We have 4 of these things. Holy shit. I mean, that's actually pretty sick. Wow. Revenge of the Ravens. Ah, my eyes! Ah! This is actually probably a very good card in draft. Wow. We have a Rimrock Knight too. Like, this implies that a black-red aggro could be extremely nice. So, Raging Redcap is a 1/2 double strike knight that might seem pretty bad, but I think is actually relatively meritful, given that the Rimrock Knight is an adventure creature that can buff a friend. I cannot get this camera right ever since I moved it to admire my little princess here. My little gray princess. Yeah. I'll do anything for you, Despy. I'll do anything for my family. We have no 7 dwarves. Damn. We have our Irencrag Pyromancer. Redcap Raiders. This card's okay. What's Crystal Slipper? What do I think about this here? It is equip 1, which could be pretty good. Barge in. This is a haster, but if we do play like black-red, our 4-drop slot's going to be pretty packed with Locthwain Paladins. Like, if I just do this, and then just put in all these knights. Whenever you draw your second card, we make rats. I mean, if I just do this, I mean, look. We need to fill up the 3-drop slot, but I mean, that's pretty good as is. We're gonna cut everything because we're not gonna commit to anything. We're actually gonna take our sweet time. We like to savor this. All right, what's our green look like? We got a gingerbread cabin. All right, so it can pop out without a... Huh. It can make me food. Monogreen controls looking very, very juicy. Monogreen food control. All right, what do we have here? We have an Edgewall Innkeeper, which is our adventure draw FUD buddy. Rosethorn Halberd, which is just such a weird card. Fellow the Pheasant. This is Plummet with food. Kieranbrig's Squire. This guy gets temporarily thicker. He's fine. Kenrith's Transformation. This is an okay card because it turns a dude into a 3/3, so we can buff one of our little ones, and it replaces itself. Mm-hmm. Oof. Ooh. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but we're probably black-red. We're probably plausibly black-red. I mean, the funny thing is that we actually just don't have a lot of creatures here. We have a Giant Opportunity, which can technically make some giants, but it kind of looks eh. I mean, this is really looking like Black-Red Knights is our ticket to win it. Well, this has some merit. Outmuscle is put a +1/+1 counter and then fight and then be indestructible. Okay. Giant Knight. Actually, we have some pretty good big green boys. We just don't have an early game if we go green. Not really, at least. We have this, like, Merrileaf Rider. We have this thing. Not this guy. And so Covetous Urge is the make your opponent discard a thing and then we get to cast it. Tight. Arcanist Owl is a flappin' flyer that puts an artifact in there. Cool. I haven't looked at our blue. I don't know why I skipped over blue. I'm such a hater. Mystic Sanctuary. So this is the card that can put an instant sorcery from the grave back up. We get a little recursion bonuses. This is just a little recurring buff. That's pretty nice. Recurring buff. Thumbs up for your buddy Sean. Merfolk Secret Keeper. Target player puts the top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard. So tiny. This is actually this card actually has some real merit because it's kind of like an eventual perma disable on a creature. Kind of like it. This actually has pretty good stats for being a 2-drop. Like a 1/4 is a pretty substantial wall. Run away together. Ah! No filter. Yeah, bounce a pair of dudes, whatever. Vantress Gargoyle. Can't swing unless your opponent has a whole bunch of stuff in the bin. Didn't say please. We have Tome Raider. Moonlit Scavengers. I have 3 of them. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this monitor is... The art is just incredible in this entire set. It's just unbelievable. Is card viewer not working? It could be. This is a pre-release on a private build, so... You make the world feel brighter, baby. Oh. Hydge Lackey with the 10 gifties. And Grubio with 32 months. Hey, man, thanks, guys. Hey, Momi or Nick, Citizen Sane, Metal Army, Destructible Lost, and more. You have subscriptions now. Welcome. We are trying to find our way into the depths here. This is actually pretty farting good for us. Not a terribly large amount of mana fixing. Roving Keep, huh? This is a beast. This is such a beast card. Okay, let's see here. Steelclaw Lance. Equipped creature gets +2/+2. Equip Knight, 1. A Steelclaw Lance with all of our Lochthwains. Because these are very likely going to come out as 4/3s with Menace. Some real merit here. Right, Inquisitive Puppet is a completely mediocre filler card. Scalding Cauldron. Deals 3 damage to target creature. I actually think this has some real merit. 3 is really nice. Crash and Drawbridge. Gain haste till end of turn. Heraldic Banner, I think, has some real merit. Lucky Clover. Maybe we have enough adventure cards if we're doing green-red. Green-white-red, something like that. Spinning Wheel. Add 1 mana of any color. Tap target creature. I think I'm probably going to want to include this in like a lot of decks. It's like a shitty Icy Manipulator that also ramps. here's the thing. Here's what I feel like is a potential intuitive thing to do. I'm not going to put in the Witch's Cottage because it's a land that I would work in anyways. But I think an intuitive thing to do it to go, alright, Reeve Soul, great. Smitten Swordmaster, this is a knight. Oathsworn Knight, this is a knight. Lockthwain Paladin, these are knights. Revenge of the Ravens is probably pretty good. If I'm being aggressive and my opponent gets down to like 3 or 4, Revenge of the Ravens can just automatically bink them out for their remaining health. Okay, so we've just put in all the knight things. And then, you know what else I'm going to put in? Rimrock Knight. It's a combat trick knight. Cool. Raging Redcap. I'm going to skip over that. Embereth Paladin. Burning Yard Trainer is another knight, right? We're basically just putting in all of our knights. And put in Steel Claw Lance. And we could probably convince ourselves that this is okay. One Stone of Ice's revenge is only when opponents attack you. What's revenge? Yeah. Yeah, again, if my opponent is at 3 health, then Revenge of the Ravens can pretty much burn them out. Because if I completely give up doing anything for the rest of the game, they're still going to attack me and we can burn them out. So I said it correctly the first time, but I may not have been clear anyways. So I think that if we fill ourselves out like this, we might say, okay, how many creatures do we have? Well, we have 12 creatures. We'll probably want to bump that up. So I'll probably just put in the Red Cap Raiders, donk. And then if I look at the artifact stuffs, I actually think that we can easily fill in with the rest of the things. A Heraldic Banner? Sure. What are some other things that we might consider putting in? I actually don't think there's anything wrong with putting in like a Weapon Rack or a Roving Keep. Probably do want some creatures in there. Maybe the Scarecrow's actually fine because we're so light on creatures. Right, so I feel like this is an intuitive construction. Would I ever put in Mad Ratter? Unlikely. However, I'm probably not gonna do this. Because even though I have a lot of knights and I have knight synergies and knights and knights and knights and knights and knights, I still think it's probably stronger if I try to do this 3-color deck and jam my bombs in there. Look at this Realm Cloaked Giant. Look at this. Destroy all non-creatures. Vigilance. Boom. Get that puppy in there. You know what else actually looks and feels pretty good in here? Outlaws Merriment. It's only 4, and it's going to infinitely create things. And I think that the most significant aspect about this is that all those tokens have haste. So that's a really big ol' Threadaroni. Now, I'm saying 3 colors because I actually think we have some pretty good green. I actually think Giant Opportunity, just as foods to let us live, is okay. I think the red is our splash card in here. So I'm looking at my artifacts, and I'm like, Spinning Wheel, add 1 mana of any color. Heraldic Banner, add 1 mana of any color. Maybe Roving Keep. Inquisitive Puppet is a very nice way to block early on, twice. Because I can block and then exile to create this human token. Incidentally, it's a white human token. Banner's 1 mana of the chosen color? Yeah. I think I said any color because I meant that I could choose the color and it could be any color. You know what I mean? Which is very different from this that literally says add 1 mana of any color. But this still addresses the fixing concerns that I might have. This is going live on Thursday. I'm doing another multi-hour stream on Thursday. With all that shit. Muldarian's 3-color decks and sealed always make me nervous. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Super yeah. Super duper. Yes. Doesn't actually seem to be terrifically much removal in this set. Outside of this outflank. Alright, let's see if we can get some fixing in here. Spore Cap Spiders, a 1/5 with reach. I like that. So we have Outmuscle, which is actually kind of nice. The red-black deck is way better than this jank. I really don't know about that statement. Because the thing is that Outlaw's Merriment is out of fucking control good. Realm Cloaked Giant is out of fucking control good. And I think the overall power level of this format means that this is a bomb-dominant format. The bomb seems significantly better than the synergies that I'm seeing, at least in this. And I think that there's nothing that really screams bomb about the red-black one to me. Red-black splash the bomb. We don't really have the ability to splash this because it's double white. Splashing double white is more or less impossible. I'd rather just run only Outlaw's Merriment because our red is not... Nothing in red really makes me go like, oh, fuck, yeah, whoa! But, being a boy that delays the game forever and ever, until we get there, does feel good. We do have the spinning wheel and banner to fix a little bit. That's true, but we're still trying to push maybe 5 sources of Outlaw's Merriment. Assuming 5 sources of white for Outlaw's Merriment minimum, and that's just kind of like, So here's what I'm thinking. I can run the Fairy Godmother. I can run the Ardenvale Tactician. Probably going to get this guy in there. What's this one? Oh, this just puts counters on everything. I might even actually run Beloved Princess. Just as something. And then we're definitely going to run Edgewall Innkeeper because I'm just loading up on these adventure cards. I think 1 2 Unveil Treefolk. I mean, I'm pretty thick with the 2 Unveil Treefolk, Realm Cloaked Giant, and Roving Keep. But I think that this is not an unreasonable manner of playing. Do I really need... If I play the Golden Egg, probably go down to 1 mountain. White, black, splash red for Merriment and Lance seems stronger than... This is really hard. It's really hard to convince me that our black-red is better than having this giant roving keep, which is just huge. Which is the least of our amazing bombs. We have Realm Cloaked Giant and Outlaw's Merriment, which are just ridiculous. Maybe I do want to have this guy. We're probably going to run Outmuscle. What's typical land count for limited setup? It's going to be 17 total lands. 17 total lands. Typically, if you have a splash that you're fine playing a little later, and that splash only has 1 color requirement in it, as in this requires 1 red, we wouldn't splash this in white or I should say, if we're splashing in white, we'd say it requires 2 white. So if the card that you're splashing for only has 1 color requirement instead of a double color requirement, having about 3 lands in the deck is pretty good. Kenrith's Transformation is 1,000,000% going in here. This is just a creature or a land. Which gets this. Doesn't get our enchantment, which I'm a little sad about. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish, but also some removal. 6, 7, 8, 9-ish, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have an okay number of creatures. Not incredible. 2-drop slots where we're definitely missing some stuff. Thing is that if we're running like Twin Veil Treefolk, put 2+1/+1 counters on target creature. It's actually pretty relevant for a lot of our little guys. Two-drop slots where we're missing some stuff. Quad white is so hard. I'm probably going to put in the Mysterious Pathlighter. That actually seems very reasonable. I'm going to put in 1 outflank, and then I'm just going to kind of look and see. Chill a little bit. This card kind of sucks. That's fine. This lets us cycle and his food. I think I'm actually building kind of a dirty deck. Because I mean, if I play like a Fairy Godmother turn 1 and then Kenrith's Transformation it, that's still pretty fine. Do I want a second one of these? Pretty sure a Garenbrig Squire feels nice here. Fell the Pheasant does not seem as useful to us because we already have some fight effects. Ooh, Scalding Cauldron actually I would love a copy of. We have 14 creatures, is that right? And we have 15-ish if we count the other one. And this curves intelligently. So, is there enough adventure to put in Lucky Clover? I don't even think it makes sense to put in. Because look at this. Whenever you cast an adventure, instant or sorcery spell, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. Alright, let's look at it. We can get +4/+2. We can also get, we can tap 4 creatures. 4! And then we can put 4 +1/+1 counters on, and we can clear the board twice. Like, there's a lot of things that are sort of redundant in purpose. Yeah, this feels fine. These are kind of the weakest, shittiest ones here, but I think it's fine. We don't actually have a terribly large amount of low drop creatures, so I'm pretty content to like run this, just actually delay us a little bit. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and cut a forest to put in a gingerbread cabin. Is a single mountain enough? I definitely believe so, because we have, this is one source of red. Spinning wheel is a second source of red. Heraldic banner, actually maybe is a little weak. This can generate red mana for Outlaw's Merriment. And then all of those would get their bonus, but I actually think I'm probably going to keep it in because we have a lot of baby 1-drops that would be benefited by this. But this technically, does this card actually suck? There's also Golden Egg. Like, if I cut the Heraldic Banner, this can generate red, Spinning Wheel can generate red. And this actually seems like a good card. Would I rather have a weird thing that's buffing stuff just for... No, that... Heraldic Banner seems like a big pile of shit. Alright, what's now? Okay, quick question. How good is Outflank? It doesn't actually seem like there's terrifically much removal, so I think it's reasonable that I'll probably have 2 dudes out. So this is like a 1-mana shock. I'm actually going to try to run it. I think we actually did really great. We did good stuff with this deck. I think that this is actually so insanely... Where is it? Outflank is so insanely good once I get the Outlaw's Merriment up. Okay, so I think that I put in all the white cards that I really want to put in. Exile, an artifact or enchantment. That feels like a very constructed focus card. Do I want to try to sneak in another Twin Veil Treefolk? I'm going to say probably no. Alright, now the thing that got us excited in the very first place, the card that I'm going to be... Is that already the... Oh, it was the first card we put in. Great. Day-Night's Merriment. Tell me why. But in a Throne of Eldraine review, I did it just last night, Axel Shock. Mad Cratter says, my name is now a magic card, WTF. That is kind of weird. Snapkeep. Once upon a time, oh my god, the card is so broken! Oh! Alright, what do we lose? Tell me why you make the world feel brighter, baby. Oh, oh baby. Zombie says, so we drop Banner, even though it can give a free +1 to the green-white aspect of the deck, while also bringing Merriment online. Why? Because it doesn't also bring Merriment online. It either gives a +1 to just our green, +1 to just our white, or it gives us just a red mana for 3. So that seemed pretty dog shit. The fact that it can only generate mana and benefit the chosen color, just I feel like it's much better if I'm more of a monocolor deck. Witching Well. Oh, this card's lovely. These are the cards that are adventures. Okay. We're going to play the Forest, because if we draw an additional Forest next turn, we can play the Garenbrig Paladin with Adamant. This music is not bad at all. You know, I'm wondering if I've been misreading this. Says each creature you control that has an adventure enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Does this mean that this will enter as a 2/2? Fuck. It looks like your friend Sean can't read. Alright, so I think we're going to do the basic thing. We're going to turn this into an elk, which we can readily, handily, and easily deal with. Swing right on in. You got it. Great. I think I was misreading this card all yesterday. Yeah, I was misreading this all yesterday. Would have given the 4/4 flying there? I wouldn't have. Because there's no reason. These two can't block. Neither of these can block. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less, so I'm happy to let my opponent sack their own creature while getting in for some guaranteed damage. Yeah, I'm eating food tokens of my own, that's for sure. I was wondering why you were chomping with that, my dude. What's the difference between food and treasure? Treasure can be sacked to generate 1 mana of any color. Food, you have to pay 2 to sack, and then you gain 3 life. What now? We're just gonna chill, because we can wreck Scalding Cauldron. Okay. And I sack it and kill my own guy. Whoa. I love you so much, Despy. If you want to sleep, you are allowed to do that, but I will absolutely interrupt it to give you pets and scritches. Alright, so that's just a 4/4 that we are going to kill. Alright, so we just win. Yes. Good. Lego man. Or, excuse me, Lego K-Man. Fuck off. This is a deck with everything unlocked. It's a God account. Why would I ever want to unlock my mastery stuff? Whatever. Lego K-Man says, do you think food is any good currently? I think the answer is a strong no one really knows, because so many cards have rotated out, and food is kind of a new synergy that I think would require an extraordinary mind to analyze through properly with those two things at work. And I have only an average mind, so... Looks good to me. So, I mean, the story of my deck is relatively clear. Stall. Chill. Get items of value. And then eventually, one of my large things will slam down. What do you know? Alright, so we're up against black, green. Okay. Nice. God, that's so cool. Maybe the timing on that was bad, but I think there's nothing wrong with removing a reasonable and strong 2/3. Just based upon my skim through of the cards yesterday. Does this have any death touches on it? Okay. Based on my skim through yesterday, I kind of feel like there is... Like, 3 toughness is really like... There's not a lot of stuff bigger than 3. Except in green. And so I'm more than content when I see a 2/3 that's especially a knight. It's like a synergy card that does good stuff, just blowing it up right away. Foreboding fruit. Okay. Well, I can't activate any adamant things yet, but I have both my colors of adamancy. Night Elspeth says, recently adopted a beautiful wee kitty named Uma. We watched Kill Bill together our first week together. She's the best and makes me so happy. I completely understand why you talk about your kitty so much. I demanded a kitty cam. I love my cats. I actually got to get a kitty cam set up on Despy and have it off most of the time, but occasionally turn it on to just inspect. I think that's a very good sort of compromise. Hi. Yeah. Alright, good morning. I love you. Yeah, you can go back to bed. Is that not cute? Did you hear that little meow? This is a Twin Veil Tree Folk? Yeah. I mean, we absolutely do this now. 2 things get sacked. Oh, you fucked up so bad. That was a free food token. So loud and so cute. Well, she's right next to the microphone. It's like keyboard, camera, microphone, mouse, cat. Food does give us a good opportunity to delay. We have a small number of food generators. We run a single mountain and a silly goose egg. Alright. I'll chill for a little bit. Wait for the board to build up. But the Almighty was asking Catcam when. You're cool and all, but Catcam would be hell of adorable. You know, we just got done talking about this. Did you just join? That timing would be so hilarious. Oh, shit. Well. Alright. What does this card also do? Oh my god. Alright, we lost both our bombs. I'm gonna give it to him. Alright, we're gonna just get me out of this game. You know, in retrospect, regardless of the fact that we got our discard effect down, I think it probably was more important for me to play the Giant out. I think a danger with adventure cards is you do what I did just there, which is to get greedy. When's the 4K stream coming? I don't think I'll stream in 4K for an extremely long time. I just super duper ultra very don't have interest in it. Oh my god, Bert. Howdy, Bert. There we go, I figured it out, everyone. I did it. I'm the best. The thing about 4K is, like, I think when you have beautiful visuals, you got it. If you have, like, super beautiful visuals, then 4K is amazing for seeing those incredible visuals in action, you know? Alright, so... Okay, I figured it out. I figured out the line. Yeah, if you have super duper duper ultra crazy beautiful visuals, yeah, it's wonderful to have 4K to just see all the incredible fidelity. But, like, with Magic the Gathering, what benefit is going to happen from 4K? Well, one of them is that it's much easier to read card text because there's literally more pixels being put on the screen. Assuming that the viewer would also have a 4K monitor, but pretty much everyone's, like, the market's at 1080p. Cats should always be 4K. Are you kidding me? These cats are a million K. I love them. Look at you. Look, we got Sheriff by the window. Hi, Sheriff. I love you. What's happening here? Well, so this is a bit of an issue. Great. Our nerd has already drawn his card. I'm gonna beat him down, man. I don't give a damn. Don't give a damn. Outflank is turning out to be a very nice little card. Super duper nice little card. I might just sack this to pick this off. Let's slow this down. All right. There are a lot more combat tricks to think about in this sealed and limited form. This is super interesting. Now, if I curve out, if I just like go land, I play a big boy and a biggest boy. How does this work? And then, wow, got me. Go, my friend. Just putting all my cards out on the table. Boom. So this exiled everything I loved and cared about, huh? Oh, look at that food being used for good health. And the Turnvale tree folks going to come down, and we are in yucky ducky shape. I wonder why this isn't coming down. I mean, this is a huge dude. Maybe just the 3/2 is going to come down next? Huh. Will the next What the Deck be featuring this set? You bet your whole butt it will be, Bartle. It is now officially on October 3rd. That's a Thursday. The reason being, it was normally scheduled right after TwitchCon. Brian and I are traveling back, so we were going to do it on Tuesday, but then my apartment notified us that we would tragically be in a position where the fire alarms were getting tested. The theme is going to be Knights versus Dragons. A relatively straightforward way to just trade away and save my life. We're looking plausibly dead. Our opponent just needs to play the Twin Veil. I mean, this is weird, because now lethal is no longer threatened. So great. We did it. We lived another turn. Why win when you can scry, huh? Is this a buff in hand? The scry worked. This format is substantially slower than I realized. Substantially. It's very full of combat tricks meta. Okay. Playing some sort of land deck? Don't you need playable? Asked Lancelot Lost again. I like a holy land deck. Let's put this down here. I'm really excited because I got some yogurt. It's gonna be coming up soon. I like to cast that for no dollars. Let's get a plains. I don't even look at the other ones. What's this? Cool. This card is, like, now that I'm starting to get the feel of these adventure cards, this is substantially nice. Substantively dope, tight, thick, and solid. Just gonna chill with my spider and my wheel until we clear this deck. Great. Woo! Woo! Oh my god, it's surprise motherfucker. Welcome back. 61 month-a-roos in a row, Aroni. As well as gifting 5 in a row. Woo! Gifting the 5 sub-aroos. I am pretty good at this game. Somebody does art direction. Somebody was like, okay, look, we have sweepers that have fire blowing everything up. We have this meteor for Star of Extinction. We kind of have like a whooshy wave for this other sweeper. What have we not done? And someone's like, I don't know, what if a hand just like mushes? There's just a hand and it just mushes down. That's what I think we should do. Let's just have the mushy hand, okay? Holy shit, that is like hilarious, man. It's me. Fuck, that is just so funny, man. Oh my god, that is hilarious. That is actually legitimately hilarious. I'm gonna say no because I'm just frightened. I'm frightened. God, that is just the funniest thing, man. Got it. Kablurn. Alright, so we can essentially lock our opponent out and just kill in a few turns, huh? Oh my god. I mean that's hilarious. I mean, no joke, that is so funny. Oh my god, I can't wait to cast this spell again. I mean, that's just ridiculous. That is just outright silly. Oh shit. Uno momento. Alright. A giant for a giant. One moment. I'm running out of disk space on my computer. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I fixed it. Alright, what's out Mussel? Alright, so let's see here. So I play this guy first. Alright. This is going to come out as a 3-4. Then we're going to make it 4-5 and kill that. Alright, cool. Great. Alright, I think our deck construction is accidentally awesome. Auto tap? No. There's no auto tap errors. This is fine. Because we're not doing any fight effects here. Oh, that's some good bone crushing. This is a bit of a pain. We can kill this guy at least. That's nice. Can't deal with that bone crusher giant. Holy shit, the gingerbread's coming to town. Damn. Is this coming out? This hurts some. Five, 6, 7. We do this, and we do this. We do this. Can't quite do what I want to do, but that's okay. I'll just... Alright. I did it. Do I swing with this or not? I think I'm gonna. Then we can... Well, this is actually an issue. It's not a huge issue, though. Probably gonna use this egg to gain 3 and just take a little damage here. If that's a combat trick, then I lose. Because I'm not gonna chump this. It's got trample. No blocks. Going down. If it's combat trick, again, I'll tap release. Not a huge deal. Oh, that feels so nice. Oh, that feels so nice. We have enough mana. Looks kind of like we're winning this. Looks kind of like we're winning this just because we're sort of like in a weird racy spot where I can just keep tapping our Fierce Witchstalker. Shitty Icy Manipulators are still Icy Manipulators. For any of you who don't know, there's a card called Icy Manipulator that when you cast it, it could very cheaply like just tap something for the rest of the game. It was great. So now we're in a position where we can swing for 5. And that's it. We did it. We're not cracking this because we need to do it in response. I don't know how we get so lucky in life. I mean, I'm still reading this expecting 3 damage to come in. Still reading it that way, you know. So now... we're not, like, guaranteed anything, but... whew! Dude, by the way, that's how a lot of players cheat in real life, is they go, alright, I'm going to pay 5 mana, and due to the adamant, it's just going to hit you for 3. But they didn't actually tap for the desired mana. I don't know why this dude's just paying the 1. It's because he's got the fear. Going in. I like my spinning wheel. I like my spinning wheel. I think maybe we did. I don't know. I don't even know, man. I don't give a damn. I don't give a crud or a crap. No combat tricks allowed. And then we're going to get an adventure card, and I'm going to be like, oh. The flank. Huh? I wonder if there's any way to avoid this dude from gaining life. Alright, nice, nice. Don't make me say it twice. That is a very good one indeed. Oh shit, we just threw. Oh my god, we're so bad. Oh my god. Alright, we gotta shame concede as fast as we can. We have to just whoosh, get out of there. Woo! Whoopsie doopsie. Whoopsie doopsie. I mean, if we played that and didn't attack, then we were A-okay. But instead, we inadvertently threw, but